Yo, what's good, people? You're locked into the Me, Myself, and Afrobeat podcast. I'm your host, the Afrobeat enthusiast, Uncle Jaro. And you know, on this show, we're all about giving praise, giving appreciation to those that have contributed to the Afrobeat culture, the scene, that's through music, dance, DJ, whatever it is. That's what this podcast is all about. And without a doubt, I've got someone here that's definitely been very influential since I've been at uni. I've known him even before uni, listening to SoundCloud mixes, his famous tagline. We all know it. But without further ado, guys, I got the guy. I'm a Yoruba, I know already. That means I know already. We got Super Midz, FIYAH Midz, all the damn thing.
Yo, people.
Man. Yeah, man, I'm so happy to have you on this, man, because I've been watching you, I'm going to take it back. Big Clash, I'm going to say that. I've been seeing you there. SoundCloud days, Insanity, the whole mixes, everything. I've been watching, and I just want to deep dive, and I recently saw that you're Afrobeats official DJ. Yeah. So we're going to get into all of that, but I want to start from the foundation.
In the beginning,
how it all started. So when did you start DJing? And what were your early influences?
Lucky thing about me, my dad and my uncle, my dad's brother, they're both DJs.
Okay.
So before I was born, they had their own kind of scene in the UK. I know a lot of our parents will know a DJ by the name of DJ Abbas.
Oh, my mom's going on. What?
So
he's always promoting all these events.
So that's not my uncle. That's one of my uncle's friends. So my brother, my uncle, and my dad used to DJ around with DJ Abbas. Obviously, Abbas was the main.
Yeah, he's actually the guy.
He's the guy. So obviously, they would do the parties with him. Just as you have so many DJs doing different sets.
Yeah,
that would be the case. And so just DJing's been around from when I was born. So from when I was born, my dad was still a DJ. I used to sleep in the studio, music would be banging, and I would fall asleep. So just been surrounded by music from young. So I liked music. My mum also liked music. So on the way to school runs, I'll be listening to mixes because that's what my mum's listening to. So so I just had the music foundation from there, and then it was I believe it was the summer of year 8. Southeast London. A lot of us that were in Southeast London, we would know about the early bird raves in Club Nollywood in Camberwell.
I'm East boy, man.
Oh, okay. Everyone that's from Southeast, Peckham, Camberwell, Wharf Road, Old Kent Road. Early bird raves were the thing. This was the day party before the day party, where because we were in year 8. I was I want to say maybe 14.
Yeah.
So underage, you can't really be partying.
Yeah.
So we literally would party the parties would be from 4 to 11, but I'd probably be there from 4 to about 8 because my mum was strict, so couldn't party. So so literally there was a summer in year 8, and my cousin came over from Nigeria. Yeah. So I was just excited to show him the ropes around or whatever. So I took him to one event in Club Nollywood. We didn't enjoy ourselves. Literally, he was my cousin kept complaining. He was obviously he was fresh. He's but boy, so I just complained about the DJ. What's the DJ playing? I'll never forget. It was Premier Gaul. And then that got mixed into P Square Do Me.
Ooh.
And obviously the tempos, they're classics, but the tempos don't really match. P Square Do Me is more of a little kind of sway sing along, whereas Gaul's are literally you're doing the whole deck. So it was what's really going on? So I was he's actually complaining. Let me sit back and because I've been going to these parties, I haven't been complaining. And I'm then I realized that. These people don't know what they're doing. So from year 8, it was I had in my mind that
I want to do something.
So if I'm gonna enjoy myself at the party, it's gonna have to be me. So I knew from year 8 that I wanted to get into DJing.
Yeah.
But obviously at the time there wasn't a lot you could do virtually like nowadays. Exactly. It was all hardware, and the hardware was expensive, so I couldn't afford it.
So you had to. I know what you did. We all, man.
So literally, I just had to wait. Really, just had to wait till I grew up and was able to like save money and stuff.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say you did the, what do you call it? You know, the torrents and all that kind of thing.
Oh, so no, so I did.
Illegal.
Yeah. So no, I did a bunch of those. So like back before virtual DJ was a household name.
Yeah.
There were so many different softwares. So what I just sign up for a free trial. So you know usually when you get a free trial for the Dream and you just use different email.
Oh.
I was doing that for these DJ softwares.
Oh,
so different email, just literally so I can get this 7-day trial, just literally playing around.
Yeah.
So yeah, literally that was.
Nah, that's serious dedication, because people would have given up.
Yeah.
7-day trial, different emails,
literally different emails, or every day Googling, trying to see what new software came out, so maybe I can get onto that. So yeah, literally I just had to wait till I had enough money to get my first deck.
Yeah.
So year 8, fast forward to first year college, and then that's when well, to be fair, before I was putting mixes on SoundCloud.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Yeah. But my first gig came 2013. Okay. That was my first gig. So that's when DJ Midz was.
Yeah, FIYAH Midz. How did that tag even come?
So funny enough, that tag came in year 10. So I've been Super Midz, FIYAH Midz for a long time, but it was just the DJ Midz that came.
Yeah.
So obviously, in secondary school, when obviously there was a lot of gang culture in our schools, so everyone had their tags. Obviously, there was younger this, tiny this, or whatever. You get. But obviously, I wasn't on the roads like that, so I didn't have an older. I wasn't tiny anything. I wasn't young, so everyone was calling themselves by their nicknames, and I was like, yo, that was like, Midday, what are you gonna call yourself? I don't know, bro. But literally, I wouldn't say a fascination, but like there was a period of time where like Superman was like, I like one of my favorite heroes. I had like multiple Superman shirts. I had a Superman belt. I had a Superman hat. So I just said, yeah, man, just get Super Midz. Just go.
Makes sense.
Literally.
And it's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Luckily, yeah.
So obviously, I know you're on Yoruba, so it's like, I'm sure definitely your culture has been an influence in terms of your sound.
Yeah, definitely.
How did you find your sound? Like, I know some people obviously they stay in the Afrobeat lane and that's what they're known for. For you, how? So
funny enough, I didn't start off as an Afrobeats DJ. I started off as a funky house DJ. Funky house was my true love. Like, I loved funky house, and obviously that was from year 8 to about year 10. That was the era. So obviously all the Migraine Skanks, Deneo, Gracious K, Tribal Mags, all these people, Kyla, Crazy Cousins, all these people were out. So literally I basically studied funky house. Like, I was always searching for the next song, different instrumentals, what song is gonna be a banger, what song is a banger, and all that stuff. So I started off as a funky house DJ and just learnt the ropes through DJing. And the person who actually kind of showed me the ropes was that funky's the best way to learn how to DJ. So when I was doing DJ lessons before the pandemic, I would always start my students on funky.
Oh wait, you actually teach?
Yeah.
How can they find out, man?
Well, currently the lessons have been postponed because there's just not enough time. There's not enough time in my day to do lessons. But when I did, so I was doing that before I was employed.
Yeah.
So when I was doing DJing full time, I was doing the lessons during the week, and then obviously gigs will be weekends. But now I'm working during the week, and then so gigs are. So I don't really have time. But I'm trying to get back into that because a lot of people have inquired. But yeah, when I was starting with my students, always start funky house because the beat patterns are usually the same. So the basic fundamentals of DJing, beat matching, and beat catching, you can do that with funky house because it's not that complicated. And then
one interesting thing, sorry to cut you off, is like when you guys are at raves and like you got the headphones in, and then I always find it interesting, like with the loudness.
Yeah.
How do you guys still? I don't know.
It's the beauty in the hardware that we use. So just like this mixer here, and the quality of your headphones as well. You're just able to drown out the noise outside, and you can pick what particular track you want to hear. So you can pick to hear the track that's playing to the crowd, or you can pick to hear the track that's about to come in, but the crowd can't hear it, or you can pick to hear both. So that's why we got the headphones in, to make sure that, okay, is this a song that we really want to play?
Okay.
Does the beat match?
Yeah.
When do we want to bring it in and stuff? That's why we use the headphones. Yeah.
Interesting. So I got another question here before we move on to the next part. Originality is key. How would you describe your own style?
So my style, so off of doing funky.
Yeah. And the reason why I say originality, because there's so many DJs that out there. So like, how do you? Yeah.
Off of funky, I moved into like hip hop R&B, but so like. It's not hip hop like rap, but not R&B like sing. Is like the mix. So the T-Pains kind of songs, Keisha Cole, Plies, those Jagged Edge, those kind of tracks there. So I found my style in mixing R&B. And so what I do is when I go to other genres, for, let's say I was doing dance or Afrobeats, I apply R&B kind of method to how I would mix those tracks. So my style is mainly predicated on mixing outros with intros, or mixing acapellas over outros. So for example, if you fast forward to the ending of Sungba, Asake's song with Burna Boy, there's like an outro of where it's just the beat playing. What I would do would, instead of just bringing in another song anyhow, I'd probably bring in a song that the intro of that song is just maybe just vocals. So it's almost like a remix of a song.
I like when they do that, man.
Yeah.
Like,
so
especially came from one guy in Leicester. The Chap in the bando.
I don't want to look like
I'm always
yeah. So it's essentially like that, to kind of create a different kind of vibe to a song that people already know.
Yeah,
that'll get them hype, and then bring in the song normally. That's my style. That's what makes me unique. Just bringing that R&B feel to other genres.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to move into the next part of this. Before we get into the next segment, we got a game, bro.
Okay.
So it's called Jaro's Fire for Fire.
Fire.
So if you guys remember from episode 1, Fire for Fire, your boy got shipped, and our agriculture teacher made us do Fire for Fire. If you get it wrong, you can get flogged. But no one's getting flogged there. So basically, I'm going to ask you some quick rapid questions on the spot. Yeah, man. If you offend people, you offend people. If you don't. Reggae or dancehall?
Dancehall.
Concerts or festivals?
Ooh, concerts.
Day events or night events?
Night.
DJ Jukes or P Montana?
Wow. I'll go with Jukes.
Okay, yeah. Shatta Wale or Castro?
Castro.
Hey,
All day.
yes.
All day.
Barbecues or house parties?
Barbecues.
Hey. Pox or T-show?
Oh, they're not really the same though. Damn. Gotta go with Pox.
Dagastar or Lani?
Damn. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is hard. It depends on the day, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Can I skip?
Yeah, you can skip. All right, this one is easy. Well, let's see where you go. Zlatan or Naira?
Do you know what? I'm going with Zlatan. I listen to more Zlatan than I do Naira.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Afro Nation or Carney? Notting Hill Carnival.
I didn't get to go Afro Nation, you know. But Notting Hill Carnival, man. I love that experience.
Opening or closing?
Oh, it depends. Are the crowd on time?
Bro, opening or closing?
See, that one's if the crowd's on time, opening. Yeah. If they're not on time, closing.
Whoa. Afrobeat or Afro swing?
Afrobeats.
Yeah. This one's gonna classic. Barfest or Stamina?
I never went to Barfest, you know.
Same. I'm so gutted.
I'm gonna have to go with Stamina. I never went to Barfest.
Old school Zonto or new school Zonto?
What's new school Zonto?
You know these fast ones like.
Oh, Hish.
No, like all these fast ones where they're doing like new school Zonto is like, oh, what move? Mainly all these like new Ghanaian moves, basically. I don't know if you.
I don't feel like there's new school Zonto. I feel like
there is low key.
Nah.
From that Josh Holland downwards, all them.
Is that new school?
That's new school. Yeah.
I'm getting new school then.
Okay.
Yeah, Jade, Ire, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Oh man, I love that old school Zonto.
The old school.
Yeah, Wale Castro, Bisa KD.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, you see with the new school Zonto.
Yeah.
The level of production that went into their beats.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, maybe because I was around them lot, so I actually got a appreciation for that. I understand. To be fair, there's no wrong answer. If someone said old school, I'm not going to fight you on that, but I'm going to go with new school still.
Okay, last one. UK raves or raves abroad? Because I know you've been doing shows abroad.
UK, man. UK. Or, if I can, raves abroad with UK people.
Okay.
If I can do that.
Okay.
If I can do that.
Okay. All right. So this next segment is the highlight. So where we talk about, the best moments, lessons learned and the challenges. So the ups and the downs. So we spoke about it before. How did you become Afrobeats official DJ?
So funny enough, I've been Afrobeats official DJ since 2014.
Oh.
Yeah, since I started university, I was lucky enough to become Afrobeats official DJ.
And he's a DJ himself. Well, I know him.
Yeah, so obviously what his vision was always to go into, not always, but he eventually got a vision to go into artistry.
Yeah.
And then obviously at the time there was Craig David who was DJing and performing at the same time.
Yeah.
So he weighed it up and said, nah, I don't want to do that. Let me get a DJ.
Yeah.
So my manager went to school with Afrobeat, and they were good friends. So yeah, I think they were just having a conversation. Afro just brought it up, and he was like, right, I'm managing a DJ. Like we can make it work or whatever. And then bada bing, bada boom, hit me up and said, yo, do you want to do this? I was like, yeah, sure. But then obviously I was still in uni. So the reason why not a lot of people realized I was his DJ was because he was like, yeah, bro, finish uni and we'll start doing tours. So whenever he was going on tours or going to do shows, he'd never bring me because obviously he was like, bro, finish uni. Once uni's done, literally.
Did you go on, when Joanna was popping?
Yes. So I'd finished uni by then.
Oh, so you went?
Yeah. So, but obviously, so I'm talking about the Can't Go Broke era. Okay. So when he was doing the tunes with Tion Wayne.
Oh yeah.
Juice and Power.
Okay.
So he had Can't Go Broke, Grind Not Stop, Bay, Juice and Power, Lover. Them tunes there, I couldn't really go abroad. I could do the UK shows, but I couldn't really go abroad because it would clash with uni.
Yeah.
So he would just tell me like, bro, don't worry, bro. As soon as uni's finished, we'll go everywhere. But obviously, I'm like to myself, bruv, like this is my education. Like let me decide what I want to do, kind of thing. But I hear it, kind of thing. So as soon as I finished uni, yo, he was everywhere. So that's when everyone started realizing, oh wow, yeah, what, yo, he's this visual DJ, yeah. Literally, was just going everywhere. That bro, thank God for Joanna, man.
Because she went to.
She took us, she took us everywhere, bro. Took us everywhere, like.
Man.
The only place I can say I didn't really touch was Asia, but we were supposed to have a show in freaking Australia, and then the pandemic hit.
Oh,
so like, bruv, we were going everywhere.
Bruh. So that segues into. So what was the best moment of your? What has been the best moment of your DJ career?
I don't know. I can't put it down to one, but one that actually stands out is Croatia 2019. We had a show out there with Afro, and literally the way the show went was just perfect. And there's a beautiful shot. I don't know if it's still there, but so we checked last summer. As of then, so 2019, 2020, 2021, that shot of the performance, me, Afro, and my brethren Brado, Fresh Island were using that as their. It was Fresh Island. Fresh Island were using that shot as their cover page. That's how sick the shot was, and that's how sick the performance was. So I was like, yeah, man, that the way the crowd was reacting, interacting. Everything was just, and usually what happens is before Afro comes on, I get like a little 5-10 minutes to like warm up the crowd and stuff. Like they were loving it. There was people from the US, people of other parts of Europe, and yeah, man, they were just vibes with it. It was just felt amazing. Definitely felt amazing. But if I had to rival with that, possibly Wizkid 20. I think maybe it was 2019. Yeah, no, it wasn't this recent one. It was the one before. So yeah, it was 2019. That was the last Wizkid concert before.
Oh, the one at O2.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
got to DJ there still. Wow. Got to DJ there, and that felt good as well. So yeah, that's probably two of the best moments.
Wizkid disappointed me this recent one, man.
Do you reckon?
You disappointed me, man.
What day did you go?
I went on not the day. Well, I wish I went on Chris Brown's day, but the day
you went Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
But you know the maddest thing though. So I went Sunday and Monday. Monday was better than Sunday.
Really?
I'm telling you, bro. The only thing was Chris Brown.
Yeah, but he's like one of my like top
fairs.
So I would have been
fair
if
enough.
you saw that girl crying.
No, I didn't. Still,
me, man.
Fair enough. I heard that. But obviously, I feel like because of the caliber of guests. So personally, if I was the person doing all that, I wouldn't have brought Chris Brown out on the Sunday, because after that, it was like everyone stopped coming for Wizkid and was coming for who he was going to bring. That's why people didn't realize that Monday was better than Sunday, because Wizkid's performance on Sunday wasn't great. There was a lot of technical difficulties. And I felt like after he announced the passing of Virgil Abloh, his energy went down. So people were still enjoying the moment. Oh my gosh, Chris Brown or whatever. But I'm there for the artist, so I'm paying attention to how Wizkid is performing. It wasn't really giving us. On Monday, he gave. So even on Sunday when they did their little throwback Wizkid. Day one Wizkid fans. Bro, that lasted for like maybe 2 minutes. Whoa. It was literally play, stop and play. Who remembers this tune? Who remembers this tune? We didn't really get to party to the tunes. Well, on Monday, we actually got to party to the tunes. It's just that we didn't get any amazing guests like that.
That was it. So
Monday, I feel like Monday was actually better than Sunday. But obviously, the best day is Wednesday. So if you didn't go Wednesday.
Exactly.
But I didn't go because they were live streaming that day.
Oh, so what's the?
I wanted to rip the audio. yeah. I wanted to rip the audio.
This guy.
So I stole the Essence acapella.
Yeah.
I stole the True Love acapella.
So you're gonna.
Yeah. I've been using that at my gigs. Yeah.
So what would you say has been the challenges so far? Like anyone that's watching, what's been like
challenges for me personally have been the ability to keep up with social media. So obviously as we entered the pandemic, the DJ's ability to remain present was heavily relied on through social media. And
see this no signal as well.
Yes. So thank God for them, because for me personally, I wasn't able to translate or transfer into that social realm where I could do an Instagram live and I would have 100 people or 1,000 people, or I could do a TikTok and get million. I don't know. I put out content, but it's just my marketing just, I don't know, it just wasn't there kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest challenge for me. But luckily I had the avenue. So I had the no signals, the 10v10s.
Yeah.
I did put out a challenge and I feel like that got some reception. I put out a couple of reels that got some reception.
Yeah.
But yeah, mainly it was kind of like no signal that kind of kept my name afloat during the pandemic, because I was seeing how other DJs were like trying to maintain their name, and they were like, people were doing clubhouse things and whatever. I did the clubhouse, wasn't receiving the same love kind of thing. So it was just like, yeah, that was as of recent anyway, that was the major challenge. Obviously, like back in uni, obviously the main challenge would have been balancing books with gigs and stuff, because it's like you want to do this gig but you've got this deadline and stuff. So yeah, most recent one would be just being able to maintain a social presence. That's been the hardest thing.
That's key nowadays.
Yeah.
So we'll move on to our next game, which is called Jaro's Top 5. Shout out Drake.
Top five.
So this is all up to you.
Mm-hmm.
You got your own festival. Which 5 DJs are you bringing along?
5 DJs?
Yeah.
Wow. So we'll bring Super Midz.
Yeah.
FIYAH Midz.
Look.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna bring DJ Lani.
Yeah, that's one.
I'm gonna bring JTK, DJ JTK.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring obviously myself. That's 3.
Yeah. No, excluding yourself.
Excluding myself. Okay.
There,
Right, so we got Lani, we got JTK.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring Mr. VI.
Ooh.
I'm gonna bring E Dot.
E.
I'm gonna bring E Dot.
That's 4.
And then I'll bring RBC.
Nice. All right, so who will be the headline acts?
So excluding myself.
Excluding yourself.
So
it'll be artists. Yeah.
Oh, so artists, yeah. Okay. Obviously Afro B.
Yeah.
Big Wiz.
Okay. Yeesh.
Afro B, Big Wiz.
Going strong.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have a hologram of Vibes Cartel.
From his. Okay.
No, I don't know if did you see they did a 2-pack concert like a couple years ago, but it was a hologram. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, great.
I'm a hologram of Vibes Cartel.
That'll actually be sick. Yeah.
That's how many do you have?
That's 3.
I have 5. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
2 more left.
So I've got Wiz, Afro, Vibes.
Yeah.
I want to say Dave.
Wee.
I want to say Dave.
Yeah. Dave.
And then T-Pain.
T-Pain. Wow.
Yeah. For the nostalgia.
All right. So last one, top 5. So your top 5 events, festivals that you've done.
That I've done.
Yeah.
Recess Weekender Bank Holiday last year.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Why was it amazing?
Just like, so I think I had a booking beforehand. So we'd got there by the time it had started.
Yeah.
And as soon as we entered, we could just smell the vibe. Like it was just like, yeah, it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night. Literally, from the first track to I played to the last track that I played, energy was on 10. Like there was points where, there was even points where I was making a mistake while DJing, but like it just fit. So it was like an accident, but blessing in disguise. The crowd's still loving, so I'm moving on, correcting the mistake to move on to the next. And there's it was just man, it was amazing. It was amazing. I'd say that.
Yeah, Recess.
Obviously Fresh Island 2019.
Fresh Island.
Throwback. Everyone knows. Well, everyone that's from Southeast knows about Jan 1. That's free. It'd be one of my church lot that celebrate their birthdays.
Okay.
It'll be one of theirs. Probably one of Shaya's birthdays.
Alright, shout out Shaya.
Yeah. One of Shaya's birthdays definitely have to be up there.
That's 4. Last one, bro. The last one.
Last one. Oh, I don't know, it's hard. You know why it's hard? Because unless there's like a monumental moment, I don't remember the night like that. Even if it's a great night, like you just on to the next one. So I'm trying to remember any monumental. Cocohallparty.
Oh, is that one with Jazz and
Yeah.
the one that's on YouTube?
Yeah.
You were there?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that when we went all white.
Yeah. Yo, Cocohallparty, amazing.
They should bring that back. What happened to all these nights? Yeah,
we grew up, man. Actually grew up because obviously it was Afrobeats age mates that were actually throwing that.
Okay.
So they've been graduated ages ago. So it's really hard to only like real household parties can go down generations. For example, like Barfest or like Stamina.
Yeah.
There's only so many generations that can enjoy a certain event. So an event like Cocohallparty was for them.
Good for it.
Yeah. I would say something like YOLO Monday as well that was for us. Kind of thing. Like if you tried to bring something like YOLO Monday back,
it won't work. Okay.
Do you get it? So yeah.
I hear that. No, that was a good time, man.
Amazing.
All right, so the last segment of the show is called the closer. So this is where we got questions. You got questions from your fans, bro.
Okay.
Fans them, fans me. So what software would you say is like the most recommended?
Serato DJ. But I'd say definitely download Virtual DJ as well.
Okay.
Just so like if you got your spare time and to be fair, Serato is evolving, but if you don't want to pay for it, then just have Virtual DJ on deck. But so like if you're on the train or you don't have your equipment, you can play with Virtual DJ. But Serato DJ is recommended. Just go with that.
Okay. So how like let's say I'm just starting now, person basically just starting. How should you practice?
Say how often or how
often?
At least an hour a day. If you're just starting, at least an hour a day, literally. Because if you're just starting, have music already. Don't wait.
Yeah, like how much songs did you have? Like
just have as many songs as you can. Man. If you listen to that song, download it. If your brethren listens to the song, download it. If you see the song, download it. Just have it just in case, because you never know what event you will be at and somebody will ask you for that. And the worst thing is to have a song. Well, not necessarily, because sometimes that the request doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
But like when a request makes sense and it's like, I could have downloaded that,
You find out when people come and disturb you at the booth?
Sometimes because people rush. Like the whole boy say, don't be a Russian. Don't be a Russian. Because the set will just start. So I'm doing new school Afrobeats. The set will just start. Somebody's asking me to play Sungba, or somebody's asking me to play one Amapiano tune. I'm like, what do you think I'm gonna do? I've just started. Like, fair enough. Let's say maybe I've been playing for 20 minutes and I haven't played. I've been playing 2 songs max. You're telling, can we have some on my piano, please? Like, yo, I'm gonna get there. Relax. Sometimes the requests don't really make sense.
Yeah.
Or like, for example, let's say I've played my sometimes I break my sets down. So sometimes I'll start off with slow Afro beats and then build it up to fast Afro beats. So let's say I've played all the slow Afro beats and now I'm playing the fast Afro beats, but I've forgotten a song. Then somebody will come and ask me for a slow song. I'm like,
come on,
I can't really fit in right now because we're dancing. We don't want to be swaying and holding hands. So so sometimes it does get annoying because the requests don't really make sense.
Yeah,
but there's a few people that it's be the thing. So
all right. So how would you build someone that's starting again? How would you build your name? Like, what should that person do? I'm just starting now. What can I do to get myself out there?
Do you know what?
Do shows for free?
I'll be honest. I don't have the answer for that right now because it's a different time that we're in. So what I did essentially, I don't think will work for the people them. Because obviously, like you said, you heard about me from SoundCloud.
Yeah. So
that's how I built my name. Okay. So I was just putting out mixes on SoundCloud, just trying to. And then what I'd do is, if I see somebody this was the early days of Twitter, I'll type in Afrobeats or Afrobeats mix. If I saw somebody asking, I need a new Afrobeats mix, or I've just listened.
There you go.
Take it. Or like whenever I released a new mix, what I do, I just go through all my followers and I'm just adding them and I'll have the same template. Super Midz has just dropped it. Just
keep on going.
But I don't feel like that'll work right now because that form of promoting is kind of outdated. And obviously SoundCloud as an app is really dying.
Yeah, it's really leading.
Bruv, it's really dying. It's only certain kind of people that are still able to maintain their buzz.
Yeah.
But so I don't know, obviously it's about networking. So you still need mixes on SoundCloud or Mixcloud or whatever you prefer, so that, because obviously people don't know you need reference. Yeah. So still put your stuff out on SoundCloud, but you have to go to the opportunity as opposed to the opportunity coming to as it did for me. So I guess that's why I'd probably tell somebody that's starting now. You see, if you go to events, let's say you went to the Recess, find out who owns Recess, email that person. I DJ, I was wondering if I could possibly fit. Worst thing they can say is no. You already weren't on the lineup, so it doesn't matter if they say no. So you go to, I don't know, is it DLT you go to? Find out who owns DLT, email them, DM them. That's what I did with the WizKid and Burna Boy concerts. Whoa. Obviously, it was through Afrobeat that I was able to play. But I tried to do it through myself. So I was emailing Live Nation. I DM'd DJ Tunes. I followed WizKid. I was at WizKid. Like I DM'd the manager. So I was just trying to literally I DM'd Smade.
Hey.
All these people, I was DMing them like yo, listen, I DJ here, I DJ for here. I'd love to play. We can work something rare. So I guess that's probably the advice I do. Take advantage of the social media.
Yeah, it's booming right now.
Yeah.
So now we have, before we close now, so we have this, it's called Jara's Must See. Anything we must look out from you, or anything, or you would like the people to check out?
So obviously the faithful already know, but check out the SoundCloud. Always got mixes there.
Be there, guys.
Right now I'm really enjoying a lot of French music, especially there's an artist called TING. I really love his stuff. He had a concert.
I went to O2 and I just saw a queue. I was like, wait, who's? And I was like,
yeah. He had
that line was long.
Literally, I went for that concert. Still, he's an amazing artist. Personally, his concert was better than Davido's. Personally, personally. No offense to anything, but personally, I enjoyed Taiki's concert more than I enjoyed Davido's concert. But But yeah, and obviously Yali V just dropped an album as well. So what I'm trying to do at the moment, I'm trying to do a best of Taiki. So just be a strictly Taiki mix, just for, because that's who I'm listening to right now. So just for anyone that is interested in what I'm listening to and doesn't really listen to French music, it'll be a nice way to introduce them to French music. So that's a new mix that I'm dropping soon.
Make sure you look out for that.
April 15th. I've recently joined a collective called Sensational Sounds.
Yeah.
So we're hosting our first event on the 15th of April at Prince of Peckham. So it's a guesses thing, so it's free. Just as long as the guesses is not full, you can come, put your name on the guesses, come and party with the Sensational Sounds of Super Midz.
Hey.
SSSS.
Any last words for them?
Mids. Any last words for them?
Last question is, I always ask is, the best advice you received? I think we can end on that.
Best advice I've received. I don't know, because I don't pay attention.
I think I could answer that for you. Stay in what Afrobeats.
Oh, what Afro said. Oh, yeah. But although now that I'm working in my in the field where I did my degree, man, I wouldn't have gone to uni. I wouldn't have gone to uni. I would have done maybe an apprenticeship or maybe just started working and done something where I can learn on the job, because I did engineering. I'm working as an engineer, but what I learned in my university, I'm only using my transferable skills, my actual, what do you call it? The actual engineering part that we did. I'm using it. 9 grand.
Look at the world. It's
9 grand.
Bro, before we head out,
for
all my guests, I always give them a souvenir.
Oh yes.
Token appreciation for your contribution to the scene.
I appreciate that, my
Must
bro.
be remembered, for everything that you've done, man. Like,
it's a signing.
Everyone knows how much Super Midz, that famous tag, man. Come on.
Super Midz, 5 minutes. Oh, the damn thing.
You deserve everything, bro. For the blessings, bro. And I hope
appreciate it.
To grow, man.
Amen. Appreciate that, bro.
Thank you, guys. There you have it. Catch you on the next one, man.